7 things men feel when they fall in love. What men want from love. Hey, it's Mark here, Australia's dating coach, and today I'm talking about one of the most beautiful topics, which is the emotions of a man, which is what we get to feel when we fall in love with you. So these are the feelings we get when we fall in love, when we want to marry, when we feel like we have that amazing woman in our lives. And I want to give you today a little bit of an insight into the mind of a man, not just through my own experiences of falling in love, but through the many beautiful, vulnerable men that I've had the good fortune to be around in various men's groups and such, who do share their emotions and who do share what it feels like to have a great woman in their corner. And I'm going to share all those secrets with you of what men feel when they fall in love today. So the first thing that men feel, the feeling they get around you that they absolutely adore, that they will love, marry, is support, and to feel supported. So I talk in a lot of my videos about love being a boyfriend benefit. And you know, that's kind of obvious, but love means different things to different people. And I really want you to get this, to hammer this point home to you, that for a man, you know, having you behind him as his supporter, having you there, having your belief in him, having you know, at his back, that means the world to a man. And I can tell you, every single man who feels genuinely in love with a woman feels like he has her loyal support. Support's a massive boyfriend benefit, and as long as the man deserves it from you, you want to be making sure that the guy feels supported in your relationship with him. The opposite, which is not supporting him, leaves a guy feeling essentially like you don't really trust him, you don't really believe in him. It means that you're not really confident in his capabilities as a man. That will erode his confidence and crash your relationship, I assure you. If you want men to feel love and you want to know what men feel when they're in that love, make the guy you're with feel supported. Number 2 is vulnerable companionship. I honestly find that I'm constantly explaining to women how important this is, and women are constantly forgetting it. The companionship that a man gets from you, that he feels when he is in love with you, absolutely trumps the vast majority of relationships that he has in his life. Now, for most women, they have vulnerable, deep, emotionally connecting relationships with men and with several girlfriends, right? Often at the same time. So these relationships are valuable, but they're not as scarce as they are for a man. You know, you look at research, you will find that men constantly look back on their previous relationships with more of a grass is greener sense, more of a that was awesome sense, remembering the good times, than do women. And the reason is that it's so much rarer for men to experience these relationships. He doesn't get this with his buddy Steve, right? He can't cry, be vulnerable, be soft around his buddy Steve. It doesn't happen in the same way. So always remember, when a man truly feels in love, he has a vulnerable, connected companion who is behind him, close to him, and it's one of the most beautiful feelings a man can experience. Number 3 is nurtured and cared for. So men, just like you, want to feel nurtured and cared for when they're in love. They want someone safe to come home to. They want someone who they feel will be caring for them, even if only in an emotional sense. We all want to feel nurtured and cared for by our partners. And a man who is in love will absolutely feel nurtured and cared for by you. Especially if he's the type of guy that wants kids, he will absolutely be looking for this when he meets a woman, and he wants to feel it and will feel it if he's fallen in love. Number 4 is belief and trust. So we touched on this a little bit before in the support, in talking about a man feeling supported. But I'll tell you what, when a man falls in love, when a man marries, when a man has that tips over the edge of emotions for you, he is absolutely feeling your belief in him and your trust in him. So it could be the belief that he can achieve the goal that he sets. It could be the belief that he's going to look after you. It could be the trust in him to get back up when he gets knocked down. You have to remember, men get their esteem. They get their good feelings by serving you and feeling like they are capable of serving you. So if he feels your belief and your trust, that's going to be an essential part of feeling in love. If he does not feel your belief and trust, you don't have much of a relationship and you won't have much of a man. Number 5 is loyalty. Okay, a man in love always feels like he has his woman's loyalty. So whether it's loyalty to monogamy, that's obviously the common one, but you can also have loyalty in non-monogamous relationships, loyalty to a cause, loyalty to the rules you've set, loyalty to your values, whatever that loyalty is. Okay, as long as a man hasn't done something wrong to lose that loyalty, as long as his behavior has earned it, a man should absolutely have your loyalty solid in his court. And I promise you that if you speak to a man in love, you'll be speaking to a man who feels loyalty from his woman. Number 6, and you'll be able to resonate with this one, is to feel chosen. Women want to feel chosen, right? You don't want to feel like you were just the next woman that came along when he happened to want a relationship or wanted sex. You want to feel like he chose you, right? Like he just wanted that with you. Men want to feel the same way. We want to feel like it was our charm, it was something we did, it was something we earned, it was our specific set of circumstances, personality traits, whatever it is, that sold you on love, that sold you on marriage, right? That sold you on being super connected and invested in us. We don't want to feel like we were the guy that just happened to be there at the right time when you wanted to marry someone, right? We want to feel like it was us that got you over the line, it was us that convinced you, that you chose us when you had other options, or when you maybe weren't even thinking about falling in love and getting married. You decided, you chose that because of us. And number 7 is lucky. Okay, you know if you've got a guy feeling lucky, you've done everything right, and you've probably done the other 6 all right as well. I can tell you, whenever I've been with a girlfriend, a partner, someone who I just saw and perceived as a really high value woman, you know, I felt these other 6 things with her, I always felt like a lucky guy to be with her. Long story short, when we're in love, we feel truly lucky to have you in our lives. I'll tell you what, when it comes to walking down the aisle, seeing you walk down the aisle, the reason some men get so emotional, it's because we found our best friend. We found the woman we feel supported, cared for, vulnerable companionship with, who has belief and trust in us, and we feel lucky to have it. Well, that is the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts, comments, questions. How do you feel when you're in love? Leave your comment in the space below. I'd love to hear it and read it. Hit the big red subscribe button, and you must hit the little bell next to it so you get the notifications as well. And until the next video, empower yourself through growth, self-esteem, and authenticity, and I will see you very soon.